Now it's time for our Salsaritas Game of the Week. Fern Creek still waiting for that first true home game. Our Brito Barba has the highlights from J-Town.
All bark and all bite. The Bulldogs winners of 18 in a row against the Tigers. Male coming into tonight with some momentum after last week's shutout against Southern, while Fern Creek's trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Fern Creek still waiting to play a true home game, this one taking place at J-Town. First quarter, Steron Davidson, right from the snap, takes it right to the house. Bulldogs up early 7-0. In the second, Keyshawn Young breaking tackles and making his way into the end zone. Tigers on the board, down 7. Before the break, Bulldogs, this time through the air. Jesse Jones on the other end. Male is rolling into the half with a 21-7 lead. In the second half, shout out to special teams. A huge kickoff return puts Male in perfect field position. It's Davidson again. 6 more for number 7. Bulldogs take care of business. Male wins it 48-15.
I think you see some quite a bit of improvement. We're getting more comfortable with what our identity is. All 3 phases played really well tonight. So that's very encouraging as we get to the end of the year. It's just going to reaffirm what we've been telling the kids in practice, that, just getting back to the basics. Let's block and tackle as well as anybody, and good things will happen. And so I think tonight was just reaffirms what we've been preaching to the kids.
Male puts up 40 points in back-to-back games and improves to 5-3 on the season, while Fern Creek drops to 3-5. Reporting from J-Town, Britt Barba, WLKY Sports.
Thank you, Britt. All right, now let's check on the undefeated teams. 8-0 Christian Academy hosting 0-6 Western. WLKY News Chopper with a flight plan for the East End. The Centurions up 6-0 when Jeffrey Vazana finds some running room. He explodes for the 48-yard score and his 13-0 Cal. More of that ground attack. Jackson Burke hands it off to Tyree Stoner. Fools the chopper a little, but Stoner takes it all the way. Cal wins it 61-0. They're 9-0. They've won 16 in a row. Finished the regular season at Fern Creek on Halloween. KCD also entered the night unbeaten, 6-0, hosting Bethlehem. Look at that, the lower school cheerleaders getting some time on the field. Philip Polpa sets a school record, a 45-yard field goal with some room to spare. 37-0 KCD at the half over Bethlehem. Matt Jones' squad absolutely rolling. Offense moving it, defense doing it too. Rocco Huffman, they meant business tonight. He gets the sack and then a big punt return set up. Miller Bates, I lose it a little, I'm not going to lie, but hey, Miller Bates makes a one-handed catch in the end zone. You see that at least. KCD wins it 44-0. They're 7-0 at Campbellsville next Friday night. All right, the final home game tonight for Atherton. The Ravens looking to extend their winning streak to 4 and claim a district title hosting Seneca. Atherton strikes first. Opening series. After getting a touchdown called back due to a penalty, the Ravens capitalized 2 plays later. Lamar Sistrunk to Jason Briscoe. He goes 78 yards to the house, and the Ravens are up 7-0. He turns on the Jets late there. The home team would keep rolling. Duzai Grundy breaks a couple tackles on his way to the end zone. Atherton cruises to a 49-0 win over the Redhawks. The Ravens have won 4 straight by shutout. They visit Iroquois next Thursday. All right, more highlights still ahead, including the Rocks looking for another district title.
Hi, I'm Brinley. We're the Eastern Cheerleaders, and this is High School Playbook on WLKY.
X cheerleaders, and you're watching High School Playbook on WLKY.
Welcome back to High School Playbook. All right, last Friday, St. X snapped a 3-game losing streak with a win at Manual. Tonight, the Tigers tried to start a winning streak. Preston Harvey has those highlights.
It's the first meeting between these two programs since 2020. St. X and North Hardin looking to string together back-to-back wins as the regular season begins to wind down. Kevin Wallace and St. X looking for his 5th straight win over 6A rival North Hardin. Late second half, Tigers with a 1-score lead. Marlon Harbin not satisfied with that, right up the middle for the touchdown. St. X holds a 21-7 lead at the break. Coming out of the locker room, it was the Tigers back in the driver's seat. Mason Trimble doesn't like what he sees downfield, calls his own number, untouched 28 yards into the end zone, extends the lead 27-7. But the Trojans not going down without a fight. The very first play of the fourth quarter, in the red zone, North Hardin defense comes up huge. Kahari Adams intercepts the underthrown ball. Unfortunately, the Trojans unable to convert the turnover into points. Tigers back to work on offense. Trimble looking for his favorite target. How about this catch by Harbin with the defense all over him? St. X cruises to a 40-7 win over North Hardin.
Don't think we played as crisp and efficient offensively as we needed to play. The one thing I was pleased with, I thought the second half we came out and ran the ball and did some nice things. But give North Hardin credit, they played hard and they've got some talented athletes. It's very possible that we could see them again, and of course it all depends on who wins what and where everybody ends up.
Next up for both these programs, St. X will visit PRP while North Hardin will host Manual. For High School Playbook, I'm Preston Harvey.
Thank you, Preston. Speaking of Manual, the Crimson's on the road at PRP tonight. WLKY News Chopper with a Friday night flight to the Dixie. Manual already up 7-0. When Jerry and Trainer gets loose, he gets outside and sprints inside the 5-yard line. That set up a Caden Mack touchdown pass. And then Mack adds to the lead. He goes up the middle, 10 yards for 6 more. He can throw and run. Crimsons win it 54-6. They're 6-2. Trinity looking to clinch a district title with a win over Eastern. The Eagles defense, though, made the Rocks work for it. On their opening drive, Quartavis Atkinson with the tackle for loss for Eastern, but Trinity eventually gets it done. Zane Johnson goes over the middle here to cross Watson, and just like that, it is 7-0 Trinity. Now, their special teams gets involved as well. Well, they didn't really have to do much here. It's just a high snap, goes out of the end zone. That's a safety. That makes it 9-0 Rocks. And then Trinity gets a little help here, too, because Johnson to John Stivers, he dives for the end zone. Looked like he was about a yard or two short, but check out the official. He comes in, looks like he was going to say he's down at the 1. He just says, hey, you know what? Let's give him the touchdown. Rocks roll to a 37-0 win. They're 7-2. They finish up the regular season hosting Oldham County next week. Second place in that district up for grabs in the OC. WLKY News Chopper at Oldham County as the Colonels hosted Ballard. Still scoreless when Larry Irvin rolls right. Then he throws back across the field to Malachi Allen for the 22-yard score. Ballard goes on the road, gets the shutout. The final 22-0. The Bruins are 3-5. All right, to Southern Indiana. Some bragging rights in Floyd County on the line. 7-1 Floyd Central at 0-8 New Albany. Highlanders score first. Jack Mull hands it off to Luke Jacoby. He sprints outside, 10 yards for 6. It is 7-0 Floyd Central. The Dogs driving. Jamal Chambers trying to fight for yards, but the ball pops out. Noah Lippert recovers it for the Highlanders. Then it's Mull to Jacoby again. This time a pass and another touchdown. 12 yards for a 14-0 FC lead. And the Dogs did not have an answer for Mr. Jacoby. Floyd Central wins it 42-6. They finish the regular season 8-1. Defending Class A state champ Providence wrapping up the regular season, hosting North Harrison. On homecoming, yeah, there's the court. Nico Fondrisi hands it off to Trenton Taylor, and he is going to go 35 yards for a Pioneers first down. That drive, though, stalled and results in a Jackson Ravel 27-yard field goal. It's 18-8 Providence. The Cougars get a little closer. Bryce Fessel gets loose for the 37-yard touchdown run. He refuses to go down. That gets North Harrison within 18-14. The Pioneers with the answer. Fondrisi to Jacob Evans for the score. Providence wins it 28-20. They finish the regular season 6-2. Kickoff sectional play at North Knox next Friday. Now for our high school playbook highlight of the night. Mason Trimble avoids the rush here, steps up, and then hits Marlon Harbin. And how about the catch by Harbin, the U of L commit? St. X wins it 40-7 over North Hardin. That is our high school playbook highlight of the night. Okay, here's the college schedule for tomorrow. We already showed you U of L, that huge win at Miami tonight. Number 3, Indiana. They can move up to number 2. Or who knows, maybe even number 1. They're back home tomorrow. The Hoosiers, they don't play another ranked team this season. Kurt Signetti and his fat bank account looking for a second straight 7-0 start. They host 3-3 Michigan State at 3:30 on Peacock. Mark Stoops and the Cats back in action after a bye, hosting number 21 Texas and Arch Manning. That one, a 7 p.m. kick at Kroger Field on ESPN. Yeah, we could be headed for Indiana, Ohio State, the Big Ten championship game in a couple of months.